Well, good evening, everyone. This is Mike Bass back again with another forecast update for you for this April the 10th, 2026. I'm hoping everybody had a great Friday out there so far. Hope everybody has a great Friday evening. Hope everybody continues to stay safe and well, and also enjoy the weather. Got the only weather you got. Okay, in tonight's video, we've been taking a look at the storm system moving across the country, and also taking a look at that high pressure ridge that's still in control of the southeastern U.S., not letting any precipitation get to us, not yet. Also take a look at your local forecast for your Saturday and Sunday, which is your weekend outlook. Also take a look at the Storm Prediction Center outlook for day 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Also your current watch and warning advisory map, and also take a look at the fire weather as well. So I hope everybody enjoyed these videos. Also make sure you like them and subscribe to them as well. And sorry for no video last night. Had to take care of something. It was too late by the time I got back in from outside doing what I had to take care of. So I'm sorry about no video last night, but I'm back again with a new video. So I hope everybody enjoys it. Make sure you subscribe. Still trying to reach that 700 subscriber mark. So please, if somebody out there could help me, I greatly appreciate it. Alright, so let's go and get the show on the road here, folks, and let's get on into the weather forecast. Alright, you can see we got some activity up here across New Brunswick to Maine to New York State to Pennsylvania, Ohio, stretching all the way back down to Arkansas, Oklahoma. A little bit of activity along the northern Gulf, right along southeast Texas, Louisiana. That will continue to stay south and kind of dissipate as it heads toward Florida. Got a little bit of activity across Mexico to Texas to Arizona, Utah, Colorado, New Mexico, also into Wyoming, Idaho, Washington, Oregon State, California. You're getting some activity there as well, and another system moving into the northwestern U.S. Alright, now let's move on into your local forecast. Now we're going to take a look at your Saturday outlook, and it should roll out something like this here across the board. Alright, you can see we got some shower activity, a little bit of mixed precipitation in Maine, then thunderstorm shower from North Carolina to Tennessee to Kentucky to Missouri, right along that frontal boundary, just dropping slowly to the southeast, but not much precipitation with it. A little bit of shower activity across South Florida, Florida Keys, more thunderstorms and shower for Texas to New Mexico to Oklahoma, Illinois to Michigan, Wisconsin, up here around Lake Superior, Minnesota to Nebraska to Wyoming to Montana, Washington, Oregon State, Idaho, also Nevada, California, Southern California got some shower activity there as well. Heavy snow in portions of the mountains of California, mixed precipitation there as well, stretching into Oregon, Nevada, Idaho, Montana, Washington State, Northeast Montana, Utah, Colorado region as well. Some severe weather over portions of Texas, flash flooding and heavy rain portions of Texas and Oklahoma areas as well. Otherwise, expect to draw high pressure to remain in charge of your local forecast area for your Saturday. Alright, let's roll on into your Sunday outlook now, and it should roll out something like this here across the board. Okay, still waiting for it to come up, but you can see all the weather features pretty much in the northern and western U.S., and you can see high pressure dominate southeast and off the east coast of the U.S. Alrighty, got mixed precipitation in Maine, northern New Hampshire, northern Vermont, northern New York State. Shower activity for central and southeast Maine, coastal water, southern New Hampshire, Vermont, New York State, over here across southeast Canada. Then we got thunderstorms and showers for Lake Huron, Lake Superior, Michigan, Wisconsin to Minnesota to Iowa to Illinois, portion of Ohio, Indiana, Illinois to portion of northwest Kentucky, stretching down to Arkansas, Texas, Oklahoma, and Kansas, northern portions of Mexico as well, and got some severe weather across Texas and Oklahoma to Kansas. Flash flooding and heavy rain possible over central and eastern Texas. Got thunderstorms and showers over here in California. Shower activity in Washington and Oregon State. Also Montana, South Canada, northern North Dakota. Also portions of Montana. Alright, mixed precipitation over here in areas of Montana, Idaho, Washington, Oregon State, California, Nevada, Arizona, Utah, and Colorado areas in Wyoming. And some heavy snow over portions of the mountains of California. Otherwise, expect dry high pressure to remain in charge of your local forecast area for your Sunday. Alright, let's move on into the current watch and warning advisory map for your location across the nation, and it should roll out something like this here across the board. Alright, got special weather statements up here in Massachusetts, Connecticut, Rhode Island, portion of New York State, West Virginia, Ohio, eastern portion of Kentucky, northern Georgia, also into areas of Wyoming, Colorado, Nebraska, Kansas, also southern areas of Arizona, We got one county with a blowing dust advisory with southern Arizona. New Mexico, excuse me. Wind advisories over here in portion of Nevada and also California. You see winter weather advisory, winter storm warnings over California. Red flag warnings over areas of western Colorado, northeastern Wyoming, and southern South Dakota. Flood watches up here in northern Michigan, northern Wisconsin. Hydro issues over here in portion of Washington, Oregon State, with a flood advisory in Washington State. Alright, we got some flood advisories also in Montana. Then we got more flood warnings over here in portion of Wisconsin, Michigan, Illinois, Indiana, also eastern Iowa, portion of Missouri, Oklahoma. Got some flood advisories there as well. Small craft advisories stretching from Maine all the way down to the Outer Banks of North Carolina, southeast Georgia, southern South Carolina to the Florida Keys, southwest Florida, a little bit here in a portion off the California coast, 250 nautical miles offshore as well, and also around the Hawaiian Chain Island, around the Alaska region. We have flash flood warnings and flood watches along the Hawaiian Chain Island, winter storm warnings along the higher elevation of mountains in southern Hawaiian Chain Island, and then across the Alaska region we have some blue areas. Here's winter storm watches, special weather statements in kind of tan color, a little bit of winter storm warnings or winter weather advisory right along coastal areas of Alaska. Alright, now let's move on into the Storm Prediction Center outlook, and this is for day number 2. Alright, we got general thunderstorm from up here around northern Michigan all the way to Wisconsin, to areas of Minnesota, to Texas, to Louisiana. New Mexico, excuse me, all the way up to Montana, all the way to California. Got a little bit of marginal risk around the western areas of California, around San Francisco. Marginal risk for western Texas up to Minnesota. You can see we have a slight risk over Fort Stockton, Midland, and Lubbock, Texas areas as well. Alright, tornado probability should roll out like this here across the board. 2% over portion of Nebraska, Kansas, and Texas and Oklahoma. Damaging winds, 15 over Texas. Portion of New Mexico, 5% of the brown from Texas up to Nebraska and Iowa. A little bit over here in California around San Francisco. Large hail, western Texas up to Minnesota. There's that 15% risk for Fort Stockton, the Midlands to Lubbock, Texas for your day 2, which is Saturday. Alright, let's move on into day number 3. Okay, general thunderstorms over here in Montana, back to California, northern North Dakota with Michigan to areas of Arkansas to eastern Texas. Marginal risk stretching from areas of Brownsville, Texas to Minneapolis, Minnesota, and from Wichita, Kansas all the way to San Antonio, 15% risk area. Probability rolls out like this: 5% in the brown from Minnesota, Wisconsin to South Texas, 15% from Texas up into areas of Oklahoma and Kansas, and you can see where the significant severe weather will occur: West Texas up into portions of Oklahoma and to Nebraska, Kansas areas as well. Alright, here's a look at day number 4, which is Monday. Severe weather for day 4. You can see from Texas all the way to La Crosse areas of Wisconsin, southern Minnesota, 15% risk area. A lot of damaging winds, tornadoes, and large hail. Alright, day number 5 stretches pretty much the same location from Texas all the way over to areas of Detroit, Fort Wayne, Kansas City, down to Abilene and Dallas area. Alright, day number 6. Pretty much same location from Waco, Texas up to Pierre, Springfield, down toward Kansas City, Wichita, Kansas, down toward Dallas. Day number 6. I think that was day number 6. Number 7, probably predictability too low, and day number 8, predictability too low. So, alright, there's 4, 5, and 6. That was your. We'll take a look at day number 4. Here's day number 4 once again. Here's day number 5 and day number 6. Alright, let's move on into the fire weather concerns, and we'll have a small area, and that's over toward Wyoming and also portions of South Dakota and Nebraska. You can see just a elevated risk in the kind of orange colored shape. Well, it's refreshing, but we'll take a look at it again here in just a couple minutes. And you can see in the brown area, just isolated chance for any wildfires in the Nebraska, just north of Denver, Cheyenne, Wyoming, you're included, but Rapid City to east of Casper, you're in an elevated risk for wildfire concerns. Alright, well, hope everybody enjoyed the video. Make sure you subscribe if you have not. Like the video, share the video. We'll catch you back in the next one. So have a wonderful Friday evening, folks. Take care and also enjoy the weather, because it's the only weather you got.